May peace be upon you, my dear students. I want to use this opportunity once again to welcome you back into our discussions on forms of business organization, part 3. In this particular edition, we shall be looking at partnership. We shall be looking at partnership. Please be my guest. Now, what is partnership? What is partnership business? What is it all about? Now, partnership business is a form of business organization where two or more persons, up to the number of 20, contribute capital to carry out business activities for the purpose of making profit. But in the case of banking, the members of the partnership ranges between 2 to 10 people. Now, partnership businesses are common in professions such as solicitors, that is lawyers, chartered accountants, consultancy services, shop barkeepers, etc., etc. These are the various forms in which some of the various forms in which partnership business can be organized. Okay. Now let us look at the sources of funding a partnership business. What are the various sources from which partnership business can be financed? Let's look at them one after the other. Okay. Okay. 1. Partnership businesses can be financed through partners' own contributions. So the amount of contributions that various partners put together to form the partnership business can be a source of funding the partnership business. Okay. Okay. 2. Loans from money lenders and various financial institutions can be a source of funding a partnership business. Then 3, plow back profit. That is, the partners reinvesting part of the profit made in the past years. In other words, the various savings that the partners make can be a source of funding the partnership business. Then 3, trade credit. That is, the partners obtaining goods on from the suppliers, sell and make payment in cash. These are some of the sources from which partnership business can be financed. Now let us look at the various types of or kinds of partners. So partnership can be in various forms. There are so many types of partners. What are they? 1, we have the active partner. Now, the active partner is the partner who contributes capital to the formation of the business and also take active part in the running of the business. 2, dormant or sleeping partner. A dormant or a sleeping partner only contributes capital to the formation of the business, but does not take part in the running of the business. The third one has to do with a nominal or holding out partner. Now, this particular partner only allows his or her name to be used for the business. He or she does not take part in the running of the business, neither does he or she contributes in the formation of the partnership business. He or she only allows the name to be used. Now, there are instances where some people have obtained a good name, maybe in a particular field, maybe in books production, like like Aquila. We have Aquila. We have Prof and Figures. So any maybe writer who wants his or her book to attract maybe to attract people may use the name Aquila as a publication. So when we were growing up, we knew Aquila to be what we call the author of what mathematics. But today you can have Aquila economics, you can have what we call Aquila physics, you can have Aquila what we call it management 11. Do you think it is Aquila who wrote these books? No, the writer only used the name Aquila. So this is maybe the form by which what nominal or holding out partner may take. The next type of partner is limited partner. Now the limited partner is a partner who is only responsible for what? Who is only responsible for debts of the business up to the amount of what? Amount of capital he or she has what? Has contributed or has invested in the business. He or she is not allowed to withdraw part of his or her capital as long as he or she remains as what? As a partner. Which means that in times of crisis, he or she only loses what? His or her capital. The personal belonging of this particular partner cannot be used to what? To refrain, to what? To repay debts or to what? To pay debts. Now the next type of partner is the ordinary or limited partner. This ordinary or limited partner does not enjoy limited liability, which means that he or she may lose his or her capital contribution in addition to his or her personal belongings if there is what? If the business becomes bankrupt or if the business is what? Is in crisis. The next type of partner is what we call the quasi or quasi partner. Now this quasi partner is a partner who retires but leaves his or her capital in the business as loan and receives interest on such loan. Okay. Now let's look at characteristics of partnership business. What are the features of organizing a partnership business? 1. The business is owned by 2 or more people up to the number of 20. But in the case of banking, a maximum number of 10 is required. 2. Decision making is in the hands of all members who own the what? Who own the business. Point 3. Capital is contributed by the partners themselves. So capital obtained is a little bit higher than that of sole proprietorship business. Point 4. The control and management are in the hands of all the partners except in the case of limited partnership. Point 5. Liabilities of members are limited except in the case of ordinary partnership. Point 6. The motivation to make profit. The motivation is to make profit, and all profit and losses are what? Are shared among partners according to the partnership deed. Point 7. The business and the owners are one and the same thing. That is, the business is what the owners, and the owners are what? Are for the business. These are some of the features or characteristics of a partnership business. Now let us look at partnership deed. Now what is partnership deed? Now partnership deed is a document that governs the activities of a partnership business as well as serving as a laid down rules and regulations for the benefit of the partners. For the benefit of what? Of the partners. It is prepared in order to prevent unnecessary disputes. In short, it holds the partners together and serves as the partnership constitution. A partnership deed must contain the following. 1. The full name, the full names and address of the partners. 2. The name under which the firm shall operate. 3. The amount of capital to be contributed by each partner. 4. The duration of the business. 5. The proportion in which profits and losses shall be shared. 6. The nature of the business to be conducted. 7. Circumstances under which the partnership may come to an end. 8. The rate of interest to be charged on partners' capital and loan granted by the partners to the business. 9. The amount of salary, if any, to be paid to an active partner. 10. How disputes between partners would be settled. 11. The amount of cash and goods to be withdrawn at any point in time. 12. The mode of admitting a new partner. These are the what we call information that must be contained in a partnership deed. Okay. Now, a situation where a partnership deed is not prepared, how would the partnership business be run? So let's look at how a partnership business will be governed in the absence of the partnership deed. 1. In the absence of partnership deed, all profits and losses shall be shared equally among partners. 2. No interest shall be paid on any capital introduced by the partners. 3. Each partner is entitled to take active part in the running of the business. 4. Partners are not entitled to salaries for their services. 5. A 5% interest shall be paid on any partner who contributes any advance or an additional capital to the business. 6. A simple majority shall be required to settle business disputes. And 7. No person shall be introduced or expelled as a partner without the consent of all the existing partners. These are maybe the information that must be used to govern a partnership business in the absence of partnership deed. Let us now look at the advantages of organizing a partnership business. What are the advantages of organizing a partnership business? Let us go through them. 1. The contribution of the various partners gives the business large capital, which makes expansion easier or faster. That is, the large capital could enhance the firm's ability to expand. 2. The skills and abilities of the various partners are pulled together, with each partner heading a section in which he or she has a relative advantage. Now, this kind of specialization ensures efficient management and increase in output. Point 3. In a partnership business, a thorough and more effective decisions are made in the business. This is because any decision taken or arrived at is well deliberated or discussed over and over. This confirms the old adage or saying that two heads are better than one. Point 4. The risk of a partnership business is spread among the various partners. So, in other words, risks to be borne by each partner is less, since losses incurred are spread over a large number of partners. Point 5. The absence or death of one partner does not collapse the business. The business. Okay, since other partners may still be can still run the business. Point 6. The running of partnership business does not rest on one person. Therefore, a partner can enjoy a holiday or a rest while other partners run the business. As compared to unlike sole proprietorship business, whereby one person, the owner, cannot go on holiday. So that is another advantage of running a partnership business. Point 7. The teaming together of small traders reduces unnecessary or unhealthy what rivalry and competition associated with what with sole proprietorship what business, which means that the teaming up of so many sole proprietorship business to form partnership what will reduce what unhealthy or unnecessary rivalry and competition. Point 8. The affairs of what a partnership business is somehow kept secret since they are not expected to publish their accounts their accounts okay to publish their accounts to the outsiders or the public. Point 9. The personal involvement in a partnership business is very high since the partners are they themselves the owners of the business. These are some of the advantages of running a partnership business. Now let us look at the disadvantages of a partnership business. What are the disadvantages? 1. The death of the death or withdrawal of a major or active partner may bring the business to an end. Since his or her absence may adversely affect the running of the business. Point 2. Business decisions which requires quick response will be delayed since the consent of all partners would have to be sought. Now different what we call it so decision taking is slow because all decision taking must involve all partners. In other words. Point 3. Any wrong action of one partner may bind all other partners may bind what all other partners may bind all other partners or affect all innocent partners who are also liable, and this increases each partner's risk of the loss. Point 4. Disagreement over issues and loss of confidence in each partner could result in the collapse of the business. Point 5. It is very difficult for a new partner to join since all other partners need to accept the entrance of the new partner. This action may prevent new potential or dynamic or desirable member who wants to enter and gives good contribution from entering the business. In effect, such action tends to hinder the development of the firm. Point 6. Partners apart from limited partner have unlimited liability as that of sole proprietorship business. That is, members are fully liable for all debts that may arise out of the business. This means that partners' personal belongings or assets are at risk should they fail to settle the debt which the with the business funds. Point these are what we call it Now, the degree of expansion of a partnership business is very small since capital to be contributed by members are not enough for large expansion as compared with joint stock company. These are some of the disadvantages of operating a partnership business. Now, I'm sorry we have come to the end of our topic. Till we come your way for us to look at the continuation of the forms of business organization. In other words, till we come your way for us to look at another business organization. I wish you all the best. May peace be upon you all. Bye.